I am sick and tired of her being late.
Ah! Right on cue.
Now I can start the day.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing this morning?
Morning.
I got to finish up
I should put on lipstick.
posting stuff.
Oh. That stuff's in the other room.
Whatever.
Who cares? What was I gonna say? Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Olivia. Good morning, Jason, Lori, May. Who else is here? That's pretty much it. I would like to say that the pumper pair is on, so we should stream.
Oh, really?
We should raid them after we leave.
Oh, really? Should we?
Oh, really? It will be the last time we could raid them.
That's true.
So
Again.
well, if they're on
Leaving
Fridays.
Again. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Right.
who? Exactly.
Hello, everybody.
Who's the pumper pair? They're dead to me. Why are they dead to you?
What'd you do?
What'd you do, Jason?
We know it was you.
How'd you piss off Sean and Elise? Like the nicest guys.
Pissed off who?
John and Elise.
Well, oh.
Their names.
Isn't his wife Elise?
No, Elaine.
Elaine.
I'd learn people.
I don't care.
You didn't know.
I was close as an E.
I don't know. It's just causing drama. Oh, okay.
I've never met her. I don't know her.
I know, but like, do you know who Lindsay's fiance is?
I've met Jeff.
Okay, there you go.
And I've met Teresa's other. I haven't met Lori's other.
That's true. But
I don't know who
about Lori.
May's married to. What's May's husband's name? Exactly.
I'm sorry, May. I
if
know.
Kathy didn't bitch so much, I wouldn't know she was married to
I've met
Mark.
May's husband, and I
Have
don't
you?
know. Settle down, Ellis. I know, right? Look how much he knows you.
I don't know Olivia's husband's name. Do you know Olivia's husband's name?
It's escaping me. She's told me.
See?
I know. Well, I suck to it.
Learn people. With them.
Interesting. You know Lori's and spend the most. You don't know Lori's and spend the most time with her. I know.
I never met her.
Well, to
Which
be
means
fair,
the
Lori, Lori's Lori hasn't come to bowling.
Exactly. If Lori's Lori would come to things, then I would be there.
When's
I would meet
Lori? When is your Lori coming to things?
Lori, when is Lori going to meet the wolf pack?
And the bowling team.
Yeah. When's she gonna? Is she gonna come out to the tournament to support you?
Is it Jason?
Does she hate bowling?
Is your husband's name Jason? I forget.
My husband has the most popular name in the group. Me?
No.
Is it Nick?
It's Jason. Okay. Yeah.
That's the most popular name in the group?
Yes.
Because there's a bunch of them, yeah. Makes sense. My husband, Nilo, came at the first Friendsgiving.
I know. I've met Nilo, but
she will be there more often.
I still refer to your daughter as Asian Bibu. Because I'm like...
Yeah.
because I'm like, that's how she was in it. Like, because that's the
I was
person
like,
I played
whoa.
Among Us with.
At first I was like, whoa. And I was like, oh, yeah. We played Among Us.
That was her Among Us name. I'll be honest, I'm not really great with names. You have to repeat your names like to me 1,000 times. My husband went to the first movie event. Again.
I know, I've met him.
I know.
don't know his name,
It's
though.
just, yeah, Chloe. I know.
Chloe.
I'm not particularly great with names. I suck at it. I don't know what it is.
Same. It doesn't help. One of us needs to be good at it.
It's funny because like I'm a very weird person. I know. Shocker.
Well, true.
Shocker. And so like when I'm meeting people for the first time, I'm so in my head that like when I'm shaking their hand and saying hello to them and they're introducing themselves to me, I am not listening because I'm so focused on like, am I smiling too much? Does it a weird smile? Should I back off the smile or is that going to be weird midway through their sentence? Have I blinked yet? I should blink to seem human. Like I'm very much that person where I'm like, hi.
That is a little weird. Yeah.
Hi. Like, and then it's like, okay, what am I going to say next? Because they're staring at me now. Like, it's just one of those things where I'm like, I'm not listening. It's same. Okay, thank you, Olivia. Like, I feel bad.
Way too in depth.
But I'm very much like, okay, am I seeming weird? Am I standing up straight? Am I slouching? Do they think I'm a total weirdo now? Inner dialogues are a
no
curse.
inner dialogue for that.
No, you don't have any inner dialogue.
I have inner dialogue, just not for that.
No, because I'll ask you what you're thinking about. Sometimes you're like, nothing.
There's time.
Like,
well,
there's not.
If I'm looking at something
possibility.
and I'm staring off into space, that's when I get to empty the mind, and that's when you're like, "What are you thinking about?" Because you think I'm having some deep thought.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at that bird.
You're like, I think squirrels are neat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, fuck me.
Bird.
Like,
And then, well, you have been trapped sometimes, so there are some weird shits that happen in there. So you've been a couple that you're like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have asked you that. But like, there was.
I want to tell the story, but I don't. You know which one
I
I'm
know
about
what it
to
is.
talk about.
You brought up a squirrel, and that's what I thought about.
Yeah, exactly.
No, when I meet someone, like this is how it goes. They go, "Hi." I go, "Hi, I'm Nick." They go, "Hi, I'm blah 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 blah." And I go, "All right, cool." And I go, "What?"
Yeah.
Like,
You're listening, you just don't care.
I'm listening, it just doesn't stay. So it's like, I'm Kristen. Oh, nice to meet you. And then I go, it's gone.
Who?
It's gone by the time I've turned here to meet the next person.
I thought this was going to help.
Squirrel in the parking lot? No.
No.
You can tell it if you want. It's a story I don't think you've told.
It's a story we haven't told.
Yeah. There's not enough people here. If we get to 20 people,
No,
we'll tell
no,
the story.
that's why I'm not. This is why I'm going to tell the story.
Oh, okay.
Because there's
All
not
right.
a lot of. You guys are going to be
gonna
the exclusive people that know this
Hold
story.
on, let me make a moment.
God, who cares? We're not going to be on Twitch anymore, anyways. What's the point?
I know, but.
Oh my God! Hurry up before more people come here.
Okay.
I just want these basic people to know. All right.
The story of the squirrel.
Okay.
We're here for it.
I don't even really remember. Like, so when Nick and I were dating, the first time that we did the whole dang thing,
You know.
Get
them butterscotches ready.
The first time.
First time.
We're like laying there. And of course, I'm like, what did I just do?
Yeah. She was super regretting it.
Well, I did after this. I said, because it got really quiet. Now, Nick and I had been friends for years before this. So I was like, crap. Like, this was one of those moments that we crossed over and we shouldn't have crossed over, although we were dating.
You were in your head too much.
Yeah.
I was just tired.
Yeah, like we were dating. So it wasn't like it just suddenly happened. Like we had been dating for a couple of months before we did the thing.
Months, guys. She made me wait months.
I made him wait
bitch.
forever, even though I knew him for like years.
Yeah.
And so after that, I said, so what are you thinking?
Which no one ever asked me that before.
And you were like, I'm trying to remember what you even said. You were like, would it be weird if squirrels had names for each other? Like, do you think that squirrels have names where like, that's like Bob Squirrel and Scott Squirrel to each other? Like, do you think that they interact like with names? And I was like, is that what you're thinking about? And you're like, yeah. And I'm shit you not, because we're all friends here. I was like, oh my God, I'm never going to see this guy again. Because I was like, that's the weirdest thing. Because you went on for too long about it. Because you were like, well, like, do you think that if they're like, hey, Scott, like Squirrel, and like, do you think they have different squeaks for like the names? And do you think that they ever like forget a name, like that kind of thing? And I'm just like,
I don't know if
oh my God,
I can't remember if that's what it was, but yeah, there was some squirrel.
It was about a squirrel.
It was about a squirrel.
And I was just like, that's the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life. You're going to an engagement party? Did I not get an invite to it?
What engagement party?
Is it for Steven?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Because if I didn't,
he
did not high five me first. He didn't get a high five. But I very quickly was like, well, it's late. And I remember laying there going, oh my God, I can't see this guy again. That was the weirdest exchange ever. Doesn't sound like it. What? Doesn't sound like what? No, a high five. Was he high? Oh, what, did he get high first? Oh, I'm sorry. No.
No.
That's just how Nick's brain works.
That's when you asked at the wrong time.
I know. I think of that too. I also think that someone is going to miss them and they aren't going home if they're dead in the middle of the road.
I often think
like about the squirrels?
Yeah.
Guys, you guys spend too much time thinking about squirrels.
I forgot where
they
where
spend
the
zero
came
time
from.
thinking about
Did you have like a squirrel on the wall or some shit? Like there was something that triggered the squirrel. I forget.
It was
why.
in the middle of the night, so I doubt it.
Yeah. Maybe I just said that just to become something to think about. But also, the brain is clear.
That's
once it's done.
Yeah, I was just like
everything else goes away.
I was imagining him going like, "Oh my God, did we just like make a mistake?" Or like, "Oh, this is the woman I'm going to spend the rest of my life with," and he's just like, "So squirrels, am I right?" And I'm just like, "Bro, like, put some clothes on first." Like, I don't want to talk about this now.
To be fair, that was the weirdest exchange I've ever had after sex as well. So
Yeah. But
no
like,
one's ever asked me
but I
what am I
really
thinking.
was like,
Well, you were regretting it,
I
and then I
very
was
much was regretting it.
the whole thing before the squirrel.
No, I regretted it after that.
Yeah, well, I'm saying like you were sitting there wondering if you were regretting everything we just
I used
did.
to feed a squirrel my lunch when I was a kid. What's wrong with you people? They're rats with bushy tails.
They're adorable.
Stop feeding and thinking about them.
No, they're
They
good.
don't think about you, and they would not feed you their lunch.
Meal
They're not reciprocal friends. I know you think they're cute, but like they're not. They will eat your shit. They will chew through all your wires. They bury nuts and they forget where they are. They're idiots.
They're cute though. That big
Jason,
fluffy
are you
tail.
going to Steve's engagement party? Is that what you said? You don't do it anymore? Well, good.
She forgot about the squirrels, and they miss her.
The squirrels miss her.
Yeah.
Nick, what are you eating?
Cheese and Cheez-Its.
Cheese and Cheez-Its. I ate before I came.
It's my healthy snack. We have another bag of popcorn. I don't know why you grabbed that.
I forgot about the popcorn.
I don't know if you're gonna like that one.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's white. There's white cheddar,
Yeah, I don't think
and
you
then
like
there's
white
like
cheddar.
a random like butter one, or
No,
I
we're
don't
done.
know.
This the white
So
cheddar's the
that's
last one.
What did I miss? Coming in late.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing, Angelica.
Nothing. Just a
Nothing.
moment.
Have you seen me? I've not missed a lunch in a long. Agreed. I'm not sharing shit with a squirrel. Angelica, thoughts on squirrels?
How do you feel about
Cute
squirrels?
or menacing rodents?
With a chicken coop, I imagine that something has come up with the squirrels. If anybody feeds any birds, they hate squirrels. So we should get a bird feeder. I can get all the squirrels. And go, that makes me think of that night. Night.
It was
When I
night.
Did the one thing. With
That
Kristen.
something. A squirrel drowned in our pool. That was fun.
The little pool?
When?
Did you empty it?
Before the barbecue or after?
Did you empty it after that?
Did my kid play in squirrel remains water? Squirrel soup? After the barbecue. Okay. I don't care what happened after the barbecue.
Yeah, okay. You guys swim in it if you want.
Whatever. Drink your squirrel juice.
Gross. Is it weird that I was thinking about her pool the other day?
Yeah, why?
Because I was like, there's a bunch. Because I was driving by because I was bowling.
Yeah, I know.
And like, there's a bunch of homeless people near her house.
Yeah.
And near that whole area. I was like, I wonder if like her pool's a hot spot. Like, I would go to your pool and I would that's how I would bathe. Because her pool's out in the front yard.
Yeah.
I was like, I'd go bathe in your pool every day if I was homeless. So I was wondering if she's run into if she's encountered any homeless trying to get into her pool.
I imagine that if you live in a camp and you've been living in that camp for a while, taking a bath in somebody's pool is maybe not your main concern.
Yeah, but
I don't know, but
but that's me. I would try to be clean because I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to be dirty. But once you hit a point in dirty,
it's a fear, but it hasn't happened. We have cameras and no one has ever come up to it.
Right.
Okay, there you go.
well, then they're stupid because that's a perfect
Yeah, I
spot.
know.
It's right there. I can go get a bath. If anything, just steal a bucket of water and go like wash something.
Yeah, right. I know.
Wash
That's
my
what
ass
I would
in the
do.
corner.
Olivia says, I ate my second single bag of popcorn. I'm trying to make it last since it was expensive as gold. Last night I thought about Jason's kid. Better feel super loved for us buying our popcorn.
Oh, did you buy some popcorn?
Oh, did you buy the popcorn?
Which one do you like? Second single serving bag of
So
popcorn.
Nick and I have been sharing them because we're
Yeah.
like, well, we have to share them. Hello, JS.
So we've been bitching this whole time, Olivia, and you haven't
you
jumped
haven't
in on
weighed
this?
in about how expensive this popcorn was.
Damn $70 shit popcorn.
We ate the cheese popcorn yesterday, and it was decent.
Yeah,
It was
it's fine. Yeah.
tasty.
This is
They've
a
all
lovely
been really
room
good.
of death. Take care now. Bye-bye then.
Bye.
I've liked them all. They've all been really tasty.
I would never buy them again because they're so expensive.
I'd buy them if they were $2. Like I'd buy like the white cheddar popcorn that you can buy or whatever, that kettle corn. They had these versions of it. I'd totally buy it. Like I'd be like, damn, that's tasty.
Yeah.
But not for $10.
Yeah.
You must be out your damn mind.
You must be out your mind. Oh, we still go for 11 no time? Sure.
Is that happening today?
What would you like to talk about?
Oh,
So that we can
psychosis and
I
such.
can be a little prepared, I suppose. Yeah, so I have no problem supporting the children. I try to support as many children as possible. But damn, son, lower the price of that popcorn.
Down just a skosh.
And Nick and I have been sharing it, so it's like you get like this much popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I'm good for 11. What would you like to talk about?
She wants to prepare ahead.
So I can prepare like a nerd.
You have to tell baby ass about me.
I can put Nick on the phone for a little bit, and you guys can have a quick catch up.
Hey, how's it going, buddy? How's Boogie? That's good. All right, well, I'm gonna give you back to Kristen.
That's pretty much what it's gonna be.
I know
It's
you guys
it's
have.
basically like my dad at any important moment of my life. It's my mom talking to me for 20 minutes, and then my dad going, "Hey, heard what happened? Oh, that's a thing, huh? Well, let me hand you back over to your mother." And I go, "Thanks for the awkward conversation." I just wanted to compare the differences and talk shop. I don't want to talk to Nick. F that guy. So guys,
Remember you said that.
you'd be really proud of me.
What I?
So I reached out to my brother yesterday,
Oh yeah.
and so like there's that whole UFO hearing thing, right? The whole UFOs, like the hearing where they're
You know,
like, yes, you know, we
how there's
found
UFOs now.
UFOs and all this kind of stuff. And my boss is super super into it. Scott is like really 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 into extraterrestrials and all that stuff. Ears pick up at UFO. Yeah. So like hopefully you guys are aware of it because it's been all over the news. And my boss had said something like, I wish we could find somebody with really high security clearance to like talk to them. And that made me think of my brother because my brother is former military and he has a really, really high security clearance, like super, super high. So I was like, oh, that would be a really interesting. Maybe we could get him on the show. Like maybe he could talk about it. He was in the Air Force. He's a pilot. Like this would be really getting his perspective or whatever. What is high? I don't know. I've just been told that. I don't know the details about my brother's job, but he can basically walk onto any military base and have access to whatever he wants. Because that's what he does
So high
for a
she
living.
didn't tell me.
He flies to different Air Force bases and just does stuff. He does stuff.
My mom literally just called me to tell me her brother died. Weird because super estranged. Don't know how to process help.
Oh, that is tough.
Yeah. So what are you gonna? Well, my mom calls me all the time and tells me all people in my family die all the time. And I go, oh, that's a shame.
Jeff didn't even know she had a brother till a couple of months ago. Yeah.
Where do I send the flowers?
Yeah. Yeah. How do you feel about it, Lindsay? Like, how does it make you feel? Are you just more worried about your mom, or like, did you have a relationship with him? So my brother, I said, so you've got high security clearance. So I guess we got aliens now? His response was, huh? And I go, you didn't see
Which I'm first shocked that he responded so fast.
Yeah. I'm like, you didn't see the UFO hearings? And he goes, no, is this real? I said, yeah, I guess so. They found the bodies of pilots, quote unquote. And he said, why isn't this all over the news? And my response was, it is. And I sent him links to the stories.
What did he say?
And he said, the whistleblower's not from the government. And I said, yeah, he's a former military guy. That's why I thought of you. And he goes, have to look at that. And he said,
sounds like some shit some security clearance would say.
Yeah. And I said,
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I said, yeah, like, I guess like the pilots have said that they've seen aliens. And he goes, yeah, there's a few military guys that say that. And I'm just like, okay, cool exchange.
What's he going to tell you? What's he going to text you to tell you? You don't, just because you're a sister doesn't mean you get clearance of all the shit.
No, I don't.
So he's probably
because he knows a lot of random crap that he won't tell anybody.
Yeah.
But
as he shouldn't.
I know, probably.
Because he'd be court-martialed.
Yeah, I know. But like that's the epitome of my brother. He's so in a bubble that he has no idea what's happening on the outside world.
Yeah.
Like no idea.
Well, we have to. So maybe that's why.
I know, but it's like you would think that like former pilot, military guy, high security clearance, like deals with the military and pilots every single day of his life.
Yeah.
Like you think you'd be up on it.
Doesn't have time. He only deals with the truth, the things that he has to deal with.
I will also say that just because it's public knowledge, all those folks that have clearances still won't be able to talk about it until it's declassified. Yeah, I don't know what my brother's thing is. I don't know what his clearance is, but I know he gets hired because of his clearance. Nice. I don't know if this is the thing, JS, but like somebody told me he has $1 million clearance, which means that like it's cost the money of the government like money and time in his investments, like he's an investment from the government. I don't know.
Interesting. Might be pretending to not know to avoid the
No,
conversation.
he doesn't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they are
are
expensive. Okay, so that's the terminology that gets thrown around is, well, your brother has $1 million security clearance. And I go, okay,
To the government, that's not much.
whatever.
So we did a thing today.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard about the Barbie movie?
Yeah,
Yes.
Barbie movie. Very Barbie
Mattel very happy about it, and so they're going to start making
They made boatloads of money.
more movies, toy themed, including Uno, which is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? The Rock'em Sock'em Robots movie. And there's one called a Barney movie. And they released the trailer for the Barney movie, but it's only audio.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I'll let you guys listen to it if you haven't heard it yet.
In a world where innocence turns to darkness, where the sweetest smiles hide the most sinister secrets, one children's television show will shatter your perception of. In a world where innocence turns to darkness, where the sweetest smiles hide the most sinister secrets, one children's television show will shatter your perception of joy forever. He seems friendly, but appearances can be deceiving.
Friends know how to say, I'm sorry.
The children have started to go missing. Get ready to confront your childhood fears. Coming soon to a theater near you.
By the way, guys, I got a job as a trailer reader.
It's creepy.
So weird.
I
The
know.
voice is so familiar.
So fun.
I was on the show today.
So dumb.
But why not be dumb? It's fun.
Why talk about it when you could make
Be
a
about it.
weird trailer for it?
I still walk around the house singing that song.
You
That's
should.
creepy.
That's weird. Maybe I should try to get Lily into
love
Barney.
I thought about it.
Maybe
as I
she'd
was,
be into that.
Maybe.
There's kids on that.
Yeah. There's songs.
Yeah, she might be down. I don't care. There's only like 3 episodes of it on like actual TV.
Oh, really?
They don't have all the episodes. Just as an FYI, I have kids in the car that love Barney. Do you?
How many kids do you have in the car,
Yeah.
Lori? What are you doing? One kid. Uh-huh. Oh, kid. Oh, okay. I feel like I like it, but I feel like you should have gone with a deeper voice or super opposite with a kid's voice reading it. Oh, we got fucking Captain Judgy over here now.
We made it in like 5 minutes, so.
Captain Judgmental, I'm trying to critique my work now.
You know what? That would have been a great idea if we had actually prepared our show, like maybe like any time before we actually did it. But when we came in this morning, I was like, hey, you know what we should do? And he was like, oh, that's a good idea.
The bad part, the also the opposite of that is you asked. The opposite of that is when I go deep, you can't understand what I'm saying. So when I pitch it down, you're more going, what the fuck is he saying?
Yeah, he did. He messed with the tone of it to see if we could go deeper, and it just sounded like some creepy robots. So
Yeah.
we were like,
And then higher is probably creepy too.
yeah.
But
And Lily's bad at reading scripts, so. And she was asleep at the time. So.
what's this? A cucumber? What is this?
Yeah, what
Would
is
you
that?
chop a
It
pickle?
does look like a cucumber
Oh, look at
chopped
that.
up. Which I've got to be honest is one of the weirdest emojis I've seen. I'm
Yeah.
not really
You asked cucumber slice.
I don't know why I would need that unless it was like, don't forget
Eggplant.
these items at the grocery store.
Yeah, right.
And then the other
And then I
person's
would go,
like,
"What
do
the
you
hell
want a
is that?"
zucchini? And I go, no, that's clearly a cucumber.
Dumbass.
Dumb ass.
Now I wonder what happens if I switch away.
In a world where
Yeah.
innocence turns to darkness,
All right,
where
we don't
the
have to do it again,
sweetest
though.
smiles hide the
Sure.
most sinister secrets, one children's television show.
I do like the giggle. It was a good addition. Thank you. So what's everybody's plans for the weekend?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be all by myself with a child.
I know. Feel bad. I have
No,
a
you
wedding.
don't.
I do. I'm going to skip bowling on Sunday because it's Saturday. So I am. I don't want to leave you alone all weekend. So
You left me alone all weekend last weekend.
yeah, but barely. I was able to leave at like 3 last weekend. This weekend I have to leave at like noon. So
Yeah.
we'll go swimming, and then I'll go be a wedding DJ, and then the next day I'll stick around.
You're gonna go bowling.
I don't know. I don't have to. I practiced a lot this week, so that's the most important part. Is I prefer me just going and not having other people there.
Getting a new dining set delivered tomorrow. Ooh.
Remember, we don't bowl on Sunday for the next 2 weeks after this week. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I bowled next week because of the tournament. And then the following week I wouldn't be here anyway. So
Working tonight and Saturday, off on Sunday. Ooh. Friday night at the mall. Go check out Teresa.
weren't you working like 1 day a week? Now you're working more.
Yeah, well,
Good for her.
Selena's in school now, and
Oh, yeah. But it's at night
well, that's true.
when they need you most to cook and clean.
Yeah, exactly.
Or firefighter. Oh, good. Look at you.
That's great.
Way to go.
Do you like working a lot more? I don't like working.
I don't know.
I wish I could work.
if I lived in Teresa's house.
That's true.
all
You
them
do
damn
need some
kids,
separation, right? Where you're
like-
like, oh my God, I just want to talk to regular adults.
Let me just go deal with old ladies that are bitching about ornaments.
But then you come in and you have old ladies bitching about ornaments.
Yeah,
Like
and
my
paychecks.
paycheck. Yeah, exactly.
Like that money.
Is it okay? So Teresa, like, and I'm not trying to like be flippant about your job, but I've often said that because I love the Hallmark store. I've often said that if I wanted a job that was low stress, I would work at like a stationery store. Because there used to be one that was by my house in Las Vegas. And I always said, like, if times were tough, I'd go work there because it seems real chill. And it seems like the people that come in would be real chill. But just from like our quick conversation on Tuesday, it doesn't seem like the Hallmark store is chill.
Is as chill as we thought.
So
it was.
like, but I mean, I always kind of go, well, what are people bitching about? But you said the ornaments drive people insane. So, because this one place in Vegas that I wanted to work at just sold stationery. They sold envelopes and different kinds of notepads. That was it. And I always thought, like, what are you gonna bitch about? Like, what's the customer gonna complain about? You either
Well-
have the monogrammed M stationery set that they want, or they don't.
Oh, you know, imagine if there's a whole page on pens. There's probably a whole page on notebooks or a whole
Maybe.
like show on notebooks where like certain notebooks are rare, and you got to get them in stock. And they go, "Ugh, you don't have that one in stock. Oh, I'm
Maybe.
looking for it everywhere.
I just feel like it would be one of those things where it's like,
McWhorters.
what the fuck, Kathy? What are you talking
Why are you so
about?
old, Kathy?
Kathy's so old that the store has a Mick in front of it. What is that?
It's
old?
the week you visited. We have a lot of collectors, and people are nuts about ornaments. Other than that, it's very chill. A lot of
Are you
collectors.
talking about rifles? What are you talking about?
A lot of ornament collectors. Like, is that somebody's thing? Like, I want to see a house. Like, I see pop vinyls everywhere. I never see collector ornaments.
Because you're
everywhere.
not in that world.
I guess not.
You're not friends with old ladies that buy Hallmark.
It's a stationery store that used to be here in Los Gatos.
How the hell would I know that?
McWhorters.
This one was not called McWhorters. It was called like Amy's Place or some stupid thing like
Amy's
that.
Stationery.
But yeah, it's other than that, it's very chill. Okay, so that confirms my suspicion that no one's going into the Hallmark store causing all kinds of shit.
1 week of chaos and then Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas I'm sure is busy. You got a bunch of guys. Christmas, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, where guys are coming
we go to
in,
the grocery store.
clueless guys coming in, going, "I need a card."
Screw Hallmark. I'm not going to Hallmark. I'm going to the grocery store. $2 a card.
I don't even know if you guys have cards. I think you do.
I think they did.
They had quite
They
a
had-
few of them. I thought that would be all over. I was wrong. They probably were all over the place. But,
Poor Kathy.
um,
Oh, Kathy, it's
yeah.
fine.
So, like, if you had to work somewhere where you thought would be like super chill,
The I would work at Disney Castle, like a kids' play place.
oh hell no!
those
You
guys.
gotta clean up stuff.
Yeah, but those guys don't ever do shit.
I know they don't ever do anything.
I would just chill. They always like the one we go to has like their kid there, like their baby.
Yeah,
She's like feeding her baby while checking me out.
I know it's.
I'm
true.
like,
it's very far from chill.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go
No,
into Hallmark
it-
and raise houses.
you wouldn't
Sean.
think. You just wouldn't think. But like, it's the people I see there don't do anything. So like,
Well, that's how I feel about comic book stores.
I'd also work at a
Like,
comic book store.
it's
That'd be
just
dope.
it's just one guy sitting there watching an old Star Trek episode. Every
but
single
those
time I've
guys-
ever been in a comic book store, it's some guy. And then I'll ask for an opinion, and they'll be like, I don't know. And I'm like, isn't this your job?
The people that go there are probably a pain in the ass, though.
Why?
Because
What
they
would they
want,
be?
like, you have to get, like...
I wanted a variant cover.
Yeah, like, do you have any of the... I asked you to put the variant away for me, and now you've bent the corner.
Maybe.
They came bent, bitch.
Trash Talk Friday. I have to wait 2 weeks for kidney stone surgery. I'm going to be in so much pain today. I don't think I'm going to last
in
a day.
so much pain.
Oh, I'm in so much pain. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kathy. 2 weeks?
Chill job, Taco Bell, all they roll is joints, nothing else. Heyo.
Yeah, but then you got weird people coming through going like making special request orders. I'm sorry, can you do this? And then throwing it in your face when you're wrong. People
I have
treat
a
fast food
Doritos
workers
Loco
like
Taco?
second class citizens.
Can I have a Doritos Loco Taco with no lettuce, no cheese, no tomato, and no sauce?
You know people are like that.
I know.
That's the
So-
worst.
So just meat? Yes. Can you take all the dust off of the taco shell?
Yeah.
Like,
I
just-
like it warm.
want it to
Can you just put it in the
I want it to feel like it's a Dorito, but I don't want the dust on my fingers. Can you dust it off for me and then
yucky?
double wrap it?
Yucky. Right, exactly.
Here you go.
And then they throw it in your face.
You know. People suck.
You know.
So yeah. I have a video to edit for something, and then I have to go and shoot and edit a video at a carpet store, which should be fun. That'll be Monday. Wedding Saturday. No bowling on Sunday, but tournament next week.
He's going bowling on Sunday. You're gonna wake up in the morning and you're gonna go, oh, do you mind if I go bowling? And I have to be the good wife, and I have to go, of course. Go do your
You
thing.
do you, boo boo.
Even though you just spent $700 on a drone. Remember that conversation yesterday? He got off the video and he bought a drone.
I think I bought it before I got off.
I think you
Wait,
probably did.
So I have a
My kid
drone
wants
coming.
Taco Bell at his wedding reception.
That's
have-
dope.
I have to see if the Taco Bell in Alameda can make that happen.
I'm sure you can. You just cater how many people?
Why don't you guys have the wedding reception at the fancy Taco Bell on the beach?
Is there one out there now?
Remember, like the most beautiful Taco Bell is in Northern California.
You're ramping up this wedding business. It's done after today.
Yeah, he doesn't have another one after that.
Yeah, not till May 2024, unless I
Yeah.
get another referral tonight or Saturday.
Yeah.
And then I have 2 next year. 3 now, thanks to Lori. 2 I'm getting
Well, you're
paid
not
for.
going to get paid for
Yeah,
that,
2 I'm
Lori.
getting paid for.
So, real quick, can we take a quick poll? Because
Another
I'm,
poll?
yeah, like
Poll queen lately.
the poll is Nick ... a coward? You know where I'm going with this.
No.
Right. That's it. The Pacifica Taco Bell on the beach. That's right. Okay, here's the poll. Oh my God.
Hold on. It won't let me post them.
Minimum.
Did I meet the guy? Coward might be.
What's- You can't say coward.
Oh.
Cost per gigawatts. There. Must be one. Read the room. Read it. All right. Is Nick a wimp or right?
Okay.
So Nick DJ'd a wedding.
Oh, is that what this is about? Okay.
And he has a wedding DJ contract. But for whatever reason, he didn't make the person sign his wedding DJ contract,
My first day back, didn't have the contract ready.
which is his problem. It's his fault.
It's my fault.
The mother of the bride was paying for everything. So she was the one directly communicating with Nick. Now, to book Nick, you have to pay like $100 deposit. And so she paid that. And then the rest is supposed to be due 24 hours before Nick DJs the wedding. But that's
Yeah.
what it says in the contract. So she never got a contract for it.
Yeah, and that usually never happens anyway. I always get the check there. It's a pain in the ass.
It's-
Nobody ever listens. It's fine.
Oh, anyways. So she said, I'll pay you at the venue. And he was like, whatever. So it's a very cheap deposit, Kathy.
I usually don't actually require a deposit. I don't know where you got that from, but yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, why are you so bad at this?
I'm just doing it for fun.
Anyways, so she owed him $900 because he's $1,000,
Which is very cheap.
which is very cheap for a wedding DJ. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's not. And so she owed him $900 the day of. So she wrote him a check?
Yeah, she gave me a check.
She wrote him a check.
$900.
He went to cash the check, and it bounced.
First time that's ever happened.
And so he wrote to her and was like, hey, like your check bounced or whatever. And she said, oh my God, like the way my bank account's set up, like I'm having all kinds of issues.
I'm not the only one.
You're not
All
the
my
only
other
one.
vendors,
All these vendors didn't get paid, blah, 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 blah. I'll get it to you on Tuesday or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Tuesday comes and goes, never hears from her. So Nick reaches out. She takes the next like 3 days to respond and is like, don't worry, you'll get your money kind of thing. And so he's following up with her like, hey, when am I going to get paid? And she keeps saying like, oh, I'm working on it or whatever. And now Nick, I asked him last night, I said, when's the last time you reached out to her? And he goes, oh, I'm not reaching out to her anymore. And I said, why not? And he goes, I'm just never going to see that money. And I go, so wait a second, you're just going to give up?
Yeah, I texted her on Tuesday.
You're going to just never ask for your money back again?
Texted her Tuesday, she didn't respond. So it's like, I guess someone just got a free wedding. So that's not worth my time.
And I said, you could take her to small claims court because small claims is like $500 or more. And he goes, oh, I'm not going to do that. She just got a free wedding. And I said, how on earth are you this passive? Like, this is $900. This is a nicer drone.
Yeah.
This is a huge credit card payment.
So the thing is, she says, talk to the bride or groom. I did the wedding last week. They were friends and recommended by the last bride. And so the bride and groom from the previous wedding were there. And they said, by the way, did you get paid? And I go, no. And they go, oh, that's not uncommon.
She does this. She writes bad checks often.
Yeah, she owes us money as the bride and groom. And so, like, she said she was going to pay for the wedding, and we've ended up paying for most of it. And so they said, like, we're going to get you your money. Like, we'll figure it out. Either she's going to pay you or we're going to pay you. We don't have it right now, but we're going to get it to you.
And Nick's like, well, I'm just never going to ask for it ever again, and I'm just going to let this one slide. And I just cannot believe for the life of me. Stay on it. Yeah, right, Colleen? $900 is a lot of money.
What am I going to do?
Okay, so can I pretend to be you and write to them and
No. What are you going to do?
Because I would like that money. I need $900 right now.
Okay. But what?
I would keep bugging
I can
them.
bug her all I want. She's not going to give me my money.
Yes, but you can take her to small claims and force them to pay her.
No, they can force the judgment that she owes me $900. They can't force her to pay me. Even at the end of that, she doesn't even have to pay me. If she's willing to stiff everybody, like send them small claims, they'll say, this is what you have to do. She doesn't have to fucking pay me. She won't pay me. It'll take 10 years to get my $900. I don't care.
I know, but it's just out of the principle of the thing. Like,
I know. I get what you're saying,
and I get why. You just got walked all over, and you're okay with that, and I just don't understand.
I'm not okay with it. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it, but I'm not gonna let it ruin my life. Like,
sometimes
I'm not
just
gonna
sending a legal worded letter will scare them enough. Exactly.
It's possible. Like, but I just don't want to. I just don't want the stress in my life. I'm like, whatever. I don't need to deal with it. Like,
what's
this
the
is
middle
my fault
ground,
that
then, Lindsay?
I have no contract to show that she owes me that money. Like, I have no proof.
That's your fault.
So I know it's my fault. So it's like, if I take her to small claims court, there's no agreement in writing other than
she didn't pay you.
She didn't pay me, but there's no agreement.
You have text messages.
Anywhere. I don't even know if I have a text message. It's saying how much she owes me. So I'm just. It's like, it's not worth
not necessarily court. Okay.
It's just not worth my time. So.
Well, then don't ever complain that we don't have money again.
I don't complain that we don't have money.
I know, but like
this was all extra money.
If this was like $200, I'd be like, well, all right, it's still kind of a lot of money, but whatever. $900, that's almost $1,000. That's almost $1,000. Like, that's a lot of freaking money.
We'll get your money.
Yeah. Increase
I don't
your
do this
deposit
enough.
to 50%.
So deposits are set so that DJs, if they get double booked or if they like,
it's a lot of money, right?
Deposits are like. The only reason DJs or any venue uses deposits because that's their job. Like, I want a deposit so that I can cross this off my list knowing I'm going to get money for that weekend. I don't give a shit about that. So, like, that's why I don't take deposits.
And then, like, here's my side of it. And I'm not trying to make you feel guilty or anything like that. But, like, when you do these DJing things, they're all day.
Yeah.
You take the car because we have one car. You take the car, you're gone all day. I don't get like any help with Lily or anything like that. I have to do the whole day by myself without a car, without us being able to go anywhere.
Yeah.
And then to just be like, well, I guess I did it for free. It just feels like no. And we had a talk about this when you said like, is it cool if I like sing this again because it takes me away from the family? I was like, yeah, but you've got to increase your prices to make it worth it.
Which I
And
did.
you agreed. But now it's like you're just like, well, whatever. And I go, that
Just
was
on this one.
I know, but like now you're gonna be like somebody said, don't be the DJ friend. Yes, quit being the friend DJ.
Yeah.
Like this is a business, right?
Yes, but she did hear me on the radio. Like
And
she-
what?
And so like and now it's a reputation
So
thing.
now you don't want to be the guy that
now I
asks for
want to
money
be the
'cause she
asshole
doesn't-
on the radio. Like, yeah.
But
But
she's
she did.
the asshole
No,
for not
I get it.
paying you.
I get it. I get everything. I'm just not gonna work. It's not worth my fucking time to do this. So,
Well, don't get mad.
well, like you're not hearing anything I'm saying. Like,
I am
get
hearing
what
it.
you're saying.
You're saying it's not worth your
and
time.
I get what you guys. It's not worth my time. The $900 is nothing. Like I did it. She stiffed me. It's fine. Like I learned a lesson to not trust anybody. So now all my money is up front. Like I have a wedding tomorrow. I will be talking to the person today. Like, hey, reminder, all the money's due today. Like I'm no longer letting that shit slide. Thanks to this one thing. So I learned the lesson. I'm done. Like she doesn't want to pay me. I'm not gonna stress over this $900.
I'm not
and let
saying
it
you have to
consume-
stress
and
over
just
it.
constantly be texting her and bothering her. Like if she wants to be an asshole and be a piece of shit, she can be a piece of shit and Lee can deal with it, and then she can get out of my life. Like I don't need any of this in my life.
I know, but you didn't need to take time out of your day
I
to make
didn't.
sure they had a lovely wedding.
I did it and I got screwed. Like that's what happens. Sometimes you get screwed. So this is the first time it's ever happened to me. And like she wants to be a piece of shit person, then she can be a piece of shit person. Like I'm just gonna move on with my life.
You said you should talk about it on the radio,
I thought about it.
and you
It's not-
won't.
I'm not
though.
against it.
You're not, but that's not letting it slide.
Yes.
So why is that?
But
why
it's
is
good
blasting
radio.
her on the radio okay, but not text messaging her?
Well, it's good on because I won't have to. I'm not gonna say her name on the radio, so I'll say what happened and I'll tell you the side of the story, and you can do this. We can have this whole conversation.
Okay.
So.
But don't get mad at me for
I'm not-
having your back.
No, I'm not mad. You don't have my back.
What do you mean I don't have your
well,
back?
like you're not going with what I want to do. You're going with what you want to do.
I want you to be appreciated and paid. That's pretty much having your back.
Yeah,
I
also
want
wanna
your
be
time to be
appreciated and paid.
worth something.
I also do, but I
And
don't.
so I'm mad at
but-
somebody that wasted
but now
your
she's
time.
gonna waste more of my time for money that I'm not getting.
I know, but what
that
if you
I'm
got
never-
it?
I'm never gonna get that money. There's no reason for her to ever pay me. Even if it's $50 a month, I just don't want to deal with it because then she's in my life for like 20 months. Like I don't care.
All right, we'll talk about it on the radio then. I thought you absolutely did not want to talk about it on the radio.
Oh, I don't care. Well, I didn't at first. I thought she was gonna pay me. Like I was giving her the benefit of the doubt, and now that I know she's not gonna pay me, I'm definitely talking about it.
Yeah, Colleen
So-
says if Kristen was owed $900 for a tumbler but got stiffed, how would you want Kristen to handle it? What would you say to me?
I have no idea. It depends on the situation.
So somebody bought $900 worth of tumblers. I gave them $900 worth of tumblers and then they didn't pay me.
Yeah.
What would you say to me?
Well, where did you go? Did you sell them to a store, or did you sell them to a person?
Some individual.
Some individual.
They're having a wedding.
Then you should have got the money when you exchanged it. Like they should have given you
But
the
they
money.
told me
when
that
you
they
get-
would pay me
but
the
yeah,
next
if
day.
if they gave you a bounce check, that would be different. Then yeah,
Okay,
I
yeah,
wouldn't
so
know how to. I wouldn't know how to handle it. So
Well, think about it. Take a second.
go to court. Find them and sue them. I don't know. Why would they, like?
He's all mad now.
Would you sue them? What would you do?
I
don't
don't know.
know.
To small claims court.
All right. Well, that they have product and you have proof. I have no proof and no product.
I mean,
Oh,
you have
which one?
pictures from their wedding, right?
Well, yeah, I was there. What do you want me to do? I have no like.
I'm not. Don't get
I have
mad
no back.
at me.
No, like, what do you want me to do? I have no backup. Do you want me to just hound this person and let it fuck up my whole life?
How
Like-
it? Okay, but like you keep saying, like it's gonna ruin your life.
Because that's all I'm
How-
going to be fucking thinking about. Like, it's just dealing with this person about this money and just constantly being the asshole that's bugging her for my money. Like, and if not, I'm taking her to court. And then I got
But
to deal
how
with
are
court.
you the
Then I got to
asshole in
find a
this
lawyer
situation?
to go to court with. Then
You
I
don't
got
have
to pay
go
for
to-
that shit.
You don't have to pay for a
Like,
lawyer.
Or I got to just go to small claims court and then I have to deal with that shit. I don't want to deal with that either. So I could send her a legalized letter. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's pretty clear Nick's not going to do any of that, so we should just move on, I suppose. Because I don't want you to be mad about the fact, but I'm not happy that somebody screwed you over, and I want justice for you. But I don't
Yeah.
really think that's a reason to get all upset.
Well, I'm not happy I got screwed over either.
I know.
But
So why aren't we on the same page?
we are. I just don't want to do anything. It's not worth my time to do anything about it. So
Okay.
But if you want to take it over and you want to spend time doing it, you can. If it's bothering you that much.
So you would let me text from your phone?
No, you can just text her and be like, "Hey, this is Nick's lawyer." Be Nick's lawyer. Check that NSFD is proof.
How about just not take a check?
How about I just keep depositing the check?
I mean, you could keep trying that too.
Yeah. But then it keeps fucking my bank account. Like,
yeah, but does it bounce? Does she pay for the bounce fee?
maybe.
Yeah.
I can't tell.
Yeah, the check is proof.
That she owes me $9.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, let me be your lawyer.
Ooh, Lori. She
Yeah.
seems like she could have legal letterhead.
Well, I'll think about it.
Yeah, Olivia says the fact that she gives you a check proves that she acknowledged that she owes you money, the amount, and when it's due.
Don't deposit it to go to the bank. It's written on and cash it. Ooh.
Don't deposit it. Go to the bank, and it's written on and what? I don't understand.
Yeah, the bank it's written from.
Oh,
Cash it.
okay.
But if she doesn't have the money there, they can't cash it, right?
I have no idea.
Well, I'm asking to call in.
Yeah.
If you ever decide to take her to small claims court, I serve her the papers.
Really?
I don't know her address or anything.
But does that work? You can go to the bank that it's issued from and cash it
If they have the money in there.
if she has the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if has money, then the bank will cash it.
Okay.
It's interesting. Should be on the check. It is. I don't know where the check is. I'm sure it is.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, I know where the
check
check is. It's
Oh.
not here. Like
Her
it's
address should be
downstairs.
on the check.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. That's right.
Yeah, because the bank should know she's writing bad checks.
I think the bank knows. That's probably why they probably held her check, or she doesn't. Or it's a bad account. There's never any money in there. Like who knows what this person's doing?
Yeah.
It may cost you about $5, but then are better than a return check. But yeah.
If it's a Bank of the West check, she can check.
I can check. Is that legal? I feel like that's super illegal. I don't think it's Bank of the West though.
Go on payday.
I know. I thought about that. I thought about depositing like the Thursday before payday. Today's
Yeah.
payday. All right. Think about it. See what bank it is.
That's not illegal.
I can tell you if it's an active account.
Yeah, exactly. Like you could, at least that would clear up some answers, I suppose.
Yeah, if anything, it screws her over and takes her money.
Yeah.
So,
Don't
I'm all
deposit it,
about-
go cash it.
yeah, I'm all about being petty. That's fine.
No, you're not. That's my job.
I can be backhandedly petty. When she goes, "Where's my money?" I can tip you off. Damn, that'd be dope. How? I don't want to know
May?
that you know that.
May, no longer have this conversation on the stream. Go hit up Nick, and you guys work it out. But we don't know if it's a bank of the West.
It's probably not Bank of the West.
It's probably some stupid bank.
Yeah, it's probably some made
Stupid
up fucking
people.
bank. Yeah.
Go get your money. Exactly. $900, man. And then I get about 200 of that just because of the pain and suffering I've been through.
I'll buy you something nice
No, you won't.
if it happens. She also wrote the wrong name on the check.
Yeah, well, there you go. She wrote Nick
She wrote
Steele.
Nick Steele, yeah. So I wrote in Alice.
Well, let's go raid the pump repair.
Yeah, I had the check because I digitally cashed the check, so I still have it. All right.
Good.
I'm down for that. I'm not down to call it the court,
Okay.
but I'm down,
Down for that.
If I can go cash it, that would be funny. Let's see. Where the hell is mine? Is this the one? Yes. No. Sorry, I have too many of these things. Did nobody vote? Time ran out.
No, nobody wrote it because it was the right. It wasn't the right kind of verbiage. I didn't have a whole lot of time to think about it.
All right. First, let me say goodbye to YouTube. How do I say goodbye to individual? I can't, I guess. All right. Hold on. If you're on YouTube, you're coming with us.
We're in a hold.
There we go. Where the hell did it go? I just had it. Damn it. Too many goddamn.
Watch.
There we go.
Pump repair, pump repair. There's the pumper and
There
the
it is.
pair.
All right. It's been so long. How to
I
rate.
know. How do we
How
even
to rate
raid?
people.
How do we raid anymore?
At least they're both there. And we're saying goodbye to JS Rock. What?
Oh, bye.
Bye, JS. He'll find us on YouTube. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye. See you on YouTube on Monday or whatever.
Bye. I'm still watching a commercial.